not gonna be picked up.
But you know, honest, because right now, like,
What?
I'm having a Kenyan visit the country for the first time. I want to experience the country.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're definitely gonna go with like maybe a wet fry for that.
Okay.
And then there's also mbuzi.
Mbuzi.
Mbuzi. Why are you struggling? Mbuzi.
I want to eat something that is pertaining to Kenya.
Kuku kienyeji would be nice.
Kuku what?
Kuku kienyeji. It's like
Wait. Kuku
kienyeji.
kienyeji. Hi guys, so welcome to another episode of Street Food. Should we call this street food?
It's like bar food.
Bar food?
Yeah. So one thing that we're very big on in Kenya is like lining the stomach.
Charlie.
Before you start drinking, you gotta line the stomach. So this is some of the popular things you would find. I already told you what this is.
Yeah.
Kuku what?
Kuku.
Kuku kienyeji.
Kuku kienyeji.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We are serving it with ugali.
Yeah.
Then there's the chips masala.
Chip masala, okay.
And then there's the mbuzi fry.
Mbuzi fried, okay.
And then we have ugali as well. And then we have choma sausages, which is a popular street food snack.
Ah.
So you can get it after the club, before the club, or any time of the day, but it's very popular. And then it's all served up with kachumbari.
Is this why you came to Ghana? You told me that we don't eat vegetables.
No, this is not our idea of vegetables.
Hey guys, look at the vegetable they are eating. She came telling me, Ghana, I don't see anything green. Okay. Alright, this is the vegetable they eat. Just small tomatoes.
No. He's being a hater.
Show me now. Show me.
So if you want, I could order for vegetables. Is that what you
So
want?
you want to order vegetable now? It's just like me ordering salad. I see.
No. Anyway, I think we should dig in.
Alright, anyway, so I'm here with one amazing person. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Mandy Saro. You should check me out on YouTube because I'm a throwdown queen. I love documenting food stories, sharing my recipes, and to top it off, I'm a witty personality with a lot of sauce.
Oh.
So my homie Fred, we met in Ghana, courtesy of YouTube. We were there for Global Citizen, and he said, I want to be in your back. I want to come with you to Nairobi. Nikasema njoo basi. So we're about to devour some really dope food.
Alright, Karibu everybody. Welcome and let's eat. So how do you start?
It's usually served differently everywhere we go.
So is it that we have to get a plate or we just eat? Okay.
Eat with your hands. Feel
Alright.
free.
So what is this sausage? You know I know we have chicken sausage and beef and those things. What is this sausage?
So it's a beef sausage,
It's a beef sausage, okay.
and it's just called choma sausage. It's like great grilled.
Mm,
Here they fry it up.
I like it.
It's like salty, slightly salty.
It's just kind of different a little bit from what we have. Ours is a little bit softer, and it has some taste. But I think I like this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can go in.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you've been shown how to enjoy.
Ugali? No, I thought it was like banku, so all I did
You
was
were expecting for it to be slightly slimier.
So wait, the ugali I've had, there have been a little sauce on the side.
Okay, so this one we're just eating it. So they serve it dry.
Oh,
So you can start here or you can start there, wherever you like.
so you pick meat? Hey, why is this big meat? So I took a little pepper. Is this pepper? Okay. Is this hot?
It's like child's play.
It's hot like West African men.
It's African men.
That means it's not hot enough.
You're hilarious. So have you tried it?
I'm yet to try, but if it's not hot like West African men, I'm like, I can chew all.
You're heartbroken. So the next thing I want us to try is this chicken.
Okay. Hard body
chicken.
Okay. What does it mean?
It's very tough.
Okay.
However, here they cook it until it's super tender. Like, look at that. Like super, super tender.
So tell me, where did you grow up?
I grew up here in Nairobi.
Okay.
I moved to Canada when I was like 13 years old.
Oh. And how long were you in Canada for?
About 10 years. And then I moved back home. And I literally started a YouTube channel actually after I moved back home.
Okay.
I started working for this radio company and I decided to start my YouTube channel, and then I think it was a year after that's when I decided to focus on primarily food content.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what drove you to starting your own YouTube channel?
I felt like I wasn't seeing anybody that looks like me.
Okay.
And I really wanted to see myself. Like, I felt like the way I talk, my vibe, I didn't see it on the internet. And I'd gone for so many auditions, they told me no.
Okay.
Your accent. So
oh really? They turn you down because of your accent?
I mean, I don't blame them, right? Like, you want to watch people that you relate to, right? And if I sound a little bit different from what the popular person sounds like, kind of throws them off, right? So I got a lot of no's, but it kind of like really fueled me to just like keep going so ham with like my idea of starting a YouTube channel.
And can you say that after starting like those no's, has it inspired you in any way? Has it changed your life? Has there been any transformation in your life?
Within the first 3 months of shooting my content, I got a brand deal. So that made me realize, oh my
really?
God.
Okay.
That made me realize, wow, there's something here.
So if you were to advise any young person out there right now who has gotten a lot of no's and was interested in the media space, what would be your advice?
Take your phone and start taking video of yourself. Start that podcast, start that TikTok, start everything you want to do. Because the internet allows for everybody to become famous.
Okay.
As long as you're doing something dope, you're finna become famous. I promise you.
And how is the Kenyan space accepting you? Did you face any challenge, like, okay, because I'm from the diaspora, or I mean you are not from the diaspora, but you stayed there for like a period of time.
Yeah.
So did they accept you when you came in, especially from a YouTube point?
I would say yes, because they were like, wow, this person is very different. And I felt like I was doing something that was very new. Right? We've grown up watching cooking shows on TV. Not seeing a cooking show on YouTube.
Okay.
So I felt like it was very different. So many people were like, wow, you do things differently. People start calling themselves the Throwdown King.
Okay.
So it picked up. It grew a whole thing, and I really love it.
But tell me about the Kenyan cuisine.
What about the Kenyan cuisine?
How do you find it? I mean, the reason I'm asking you this question is you've had an opportunity to stay out of Kenya. You've also had an opportunity to visit other African countries, right? How can you compare the experience out there to that of Kenya? Do you think the Kenyans are doing well with putting the Kenyan food in the public? You see how you get to Ghana, you hear Ghana jollof, Nigerian jollof, and those things?
I think we are. I mean, we recently went viral because we said pilau is better than jollof.
Oh, okay. And what's your take on that, by the way?
I truly admire how Africans have made rice in different kinds of ways. I'm very fascinated by it, by the way. I don't think that there's a preferred queen, but all of them are like, they stand alone, and they really are different from the other rices. Because if we really went across Africa, you'd find so many places how they make rice very differently.
Yes.
Yeah, so and I think that's the beauty about rice.
Right.
And just Africa as well. Because jollof is considered a party rice.
Right.
While Swahili is considered I'm pretty sure somebody from West Africa, if they were to eat it, they'd be like, it's kind of dry.
Right.
Because it is actually a very dry dish. But I love that the building of the food story around it is very different from what you would do with jollof.
What has your channel done for the Kenyan food market?
I don't know about the Kenyan food market, but I feel like it's helped demystify a lot of food.
Okay.
Learn new cooking techniques around food. Put people onto places to try out.
Right.
And I think really made learning about different cuisines something so simple.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Guys, please go and follow Mandy. She has a lot of amazing food stories, and she is here encouraging everyone to buy made in Africa, cook made in Africa, not just made in Kenya. I feel like she goes beyond the borders of Kenya to try stuff from West Africa, South Africa, and those places. And this is what we need. The first point of unity is food. If we're able to unite with our food, I feel like we can go places and we can go far. So, I mean, this question might sound a little bit sensitive, but I would love to ask it anyway. What do you think of Kenyans when it comes to trying new food from other African countries or different part of the world? I mean, just be honest. I mean, we have a challenge in Ghana, and I think I should start with my country. So in Ghana, it's a little bit difficult for us to try new food, but if we try it and it's good, we want to adapt to it. Yeah, but it takes us a while to try it. Maybe one adventurous person needs to try it, and after that, okay, maybe I like it. Okay, no. Yeah.
I want to say, to some extent, I used to think people are closed-minded, but Nairobi is becoming a huge gastronomical hub. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of cuisines being introduced to a lot of people, and they're really enjoying the food. Fine, you can say to some extent it's someone's preference not to want to try something that's new. But I think with the number of restaurants that are coming up, it's really showing that people are open-minded around trying out new food.
But do you think tribally, Kenyans are open to trying different tribes food within Kenya?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're very much like, okay, this is Kenyan, maybe I could try this, but maybe certain ingredients they don't want to try.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like what?
I feel like if you come from the coastal region, you're very much okay with eating different kinds of seafood.
Right.
But when you go to different parts of like Kenya, that's not something that they're accustomed to, they're okay with. They just know how to eat tilapia, which is perfectly okay.
Right.
So I feel like they could be limiting themselves,
right.
But it's all up to somebody's preference. Yeah.
I mean, true.
I'm gonna eat some more chicken. I want a smaller one.
So Mandy,
Yeah.
what is that one food that I think everyone visiting Kenya, especially, Kenya is a tourist destination, right?
Right.
So anyone who is visiting Kenya, what's that one food you think they should try?
Do I think they should try?
Yeah, that one food that you think they should try.
Ooh, pilau. Or
Pilau.
biryani.
What?
Biryani.
How come biryani over me
Biryani.
Biryani.
Because it's when you're making biryani, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Okay.
Takes
Why?
time.
Because it takes time?
And it's also for like celebration. I don't know, it just takes time. Like if somebody invites you to their house and they tell you we do biryani,
Yeah.
they've taken time and dedication to make it a really great meal.
Oh wow.
Not to say that you can't find it in the restaurants. It's there, but biryani is something you want to try out. Or just pilau, because I feel like they're very, like they're our staples. If not that, definitely ugali and like one of these fries. I was telling you earlier, like fries are so big now, especially in Nairobi, right? You can go somewhere and you find a really good fry. Also mutura, because it's on the roadside. What else? So many things. I'm struggling.
The options are so many that Mandy doesn't even know what to give you guys. So when you come here, please leave your food at home.
Yes.
And come to Kenya to experience the people, the wildlife, and the food. Yeah, because I feel like they talk about the wildlife, they talk about the people, the Maasai, especially the Maasai people, because I feel like every time you hear about Kenya is Maasai, and then they leave the food out. So then I sit in my house and ask questions like, oh, so the people in Kenya, what at all do they eat? Do they even eat at all? How are they surviving? So I mean, it's weird to ask, like, say this, but like this is what I see out there.
True.
And I feel like Kenya is beyond the wildlife.
True.
They have a lot of things in their cuisine, which is very healthy, especially the fact that Kenya came to Ghana to come and laugh at us that we don't eat a lot of leaves. I mean, we do eat leaves, but like we don't eat a lot. And pardon this table, we don't have a lot here, but if you want, you check the previous video, you see that we've done a lot with, I mean, a lot on the table, especially the, is it palau or palau?
Pilau.
Pilau. I want to pronounce the Kenyan way. Pilau.
Pilau.
Pilau. Okay. Please give me my citizenship.
Please, we're ready for him to go back to Accra.
Mandy, which of the food are you going to teach me how to cook? Especially being a cook in Kenya, which food are you going to teach me?
Maybe the pilau, so you can see, does it really go head to head, like the real authentic pilau? I know you've eaten pilau.
So I think I have a question before you even land. I thought pilau was more like a platter with different types of food on it.
No. So pilau is a very popular dish across the world.
Okay.
Trinidadians have their own version of pilau.
Okay.
Pakistani have their own version. Like, there's a different version of pilau that exists across the world.
Okay.
The authentic Swahili way of having pilau is usually on a sinia, like a round metallic plate. It's served with a little bit of chili and a little bit of like kachumbari, which is this, like the salsa.
Okay.
And that's it. It doesn't come with sauce. It doesn't come with all the extra things. That's what I was telling you. The pilau you ate isn't the authentic pilau. It's just to like satisfy your belly.
Okay. Okay.
So when you come to my house, I'm gonna teach you authentic pilau.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to learn though?
I think I'm interested in the ugali.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because ugali is interesting. It looks like bangkong, it looks like eba in terms of texture. And then in Ivory Coast, it looks like a food called couscous. Not couscous. No, actually it's in Ghana. It's called yakayike. So it's just like this, and for us we steam it. Yeah. So it's something that is very interesting. I want to see how the Kenyans prepare this.
Okay.
That makes it look like this. Yeah.
That's easy to do. I'll show you how to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
But who taught you how to cook? At what point in your life that you knew how to cook? Like say, oh yes, today I think I can cook and I want to start cooking.
Honestly, my parents, like, my mom used to have this like detailed way of cooking in the house. Like, you know she's in the kitchen.
Okay.
But then also my dad comes from the coastal region where like we make all these amazing Swahili dishes. So you would know when the food is like literally being taken to the next level when my dad is in the kitchen. He's taught me a lot of the recipes.
So your dad knows how to cook?
He's an amazing cook.
Wow. Was he a chef? He just knew how to cook.
My grandmother used to say, "You can't be a man and not know how to cook."
I like your grandma. Now the question is, what is that one message for men out there who wait for women to cook? Because I feel like that's a big deal for me, especially if like this the lady is doing she's working like you, and you expect her to come from work before she come home to cook, and you are there doing nothing, or maybe you come home early and you are still waiting for her to cook. What's your message to men like that?
I hope you never find somebody, because you can't handle the reality of life. That's where we are now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, being partnership requires both of us to show up. It's not just one person to do one thing. So if you're gonna partner up with someone, please be prepared to actually like go the whole way, which will require you to cook. And if you don't know, I'm on YouTube. Find my recipes.
Hey! For men who are looking for ways of learning how to cook, or learn, you prepare more than Kenyan food, right? You want Kenyan method. West African, we are a lot. From Nigeria, Ghana, Mali, she does a lot on her channel. So please click that subscribe button on her channel and subscribe and keep following her. She's going to give you a lot of amazing content that will teach you how to take care of your wife. Not just how to cook, but how to take care of your wife. Because you guys say, how do women fall in love? The little things, right?
It's the little things.
The little things, right? So if she's telling that she's falling out of love, start cooking for her and you see that she'll fall.
He ain't lying though.
So
how has the food been? I'm very disappointed that he's not eating this pepper and saying it's hot. This is not a real West African man. We are canceling him.
I mean, I used to eat a lot of pepper, and I realized that whenever I eat pepper, Charlie, I get stomach pain.
Sounds weak.
At a point, I'm like, okay, this pepper thing is not meant for me, so I need to find another alternative. And so that was how I fell in love with East African food, because I learned that you guys don't like pepper. Is it true?
It's true, but in Swahili culture we have pilipili ya kukanga. We have our own cooked chili.
Yeah, but like it's set on the side, right? So it's alternative. If you feel like you want it, go for it.
Yeah.
So that's why it's here, and I don't feel like going for it. So
Okay.
all right, but before we sign out, is there any message that you want to give to people like you? I mean, there's someone out there who is struggling to start, right? Who wants to run a food channel? Who wants to, like, they are at a point of their life of quitting stuff, but they need a word from you. What is that one word from you?
Every single person has a unique selling point. Every single person. There's 7 billion people in the world. You are unique. So as long as you can tap into your uniqueness, find what your sauce is, how you want to present it, then present it. And then remember, you're always going to need to be agile and adapt. This business that we're in does not condone plateauing, does not condone you not doing things outside the box. Do things outside the box. However, don't forget to stay authentic to yourself. It's possible to win here in Africa on the internet.
Please, she has said it all. It's possible to win on this content. It's possible to win on this channel. It's possible to win on her channel. Subscribe, like, comment, share the video so that we can be able to extend our African story beyond the borders of Africa to our brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora, and we'll build a very strong black community, black melanin community, and we'll go far as a people. So yeah. Anyway, this has been amazing having you.
Thank you for having me. I've had such a good time. This was delicious.
And I like the fact that she said, this is a girl who said Kenyans, the forehead is for this. While the West African guys, I'm sorry. So you see, the West African, we cannot even hold glass ball.
After how many drinks? We still on our first drink.
Hey! And we cannot even hold glass. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. It's a bye. But I have a lot to do with Mandy, so please subscribe to her channel, support her. And Charlie, you know how we do on this channel. Mandy, before we go, we do something on this channel, right?
Which is called
the
what?
people are waiting for you. Look at that camera and give them the yay! At least today she's not being stubborn. The last time she was being stubborn. If you don't know, go and check that video and you see. Bye. Alright guys, so this amazing space that you see us at eating this delicious food was done at Bar Next Door. For those of you who will be visiting Kenya for the first time or will be coming on holiday to Kenya, Nairobi to be precise, come to Bar Next Door to eat. If you are in Kenya too and you are looking for places to eat, this is one of the places I think you should visit because the food here is good. And that is why we chose this place out of the many places in Nairobi to film at. So please try the food and let me know in the comment section below how the food tasted for you. Yeah. But Mandy, is there any? I mean, yeah. Talk to Mandy about it.
What? This is my friend's spot, and the food here is always so amazing. So if you're ever looking to line up the belly, you come to bar next door. You eat mbuzi fry.
Yeah.
You eat wet fry.
Okay.
Which is kuku kenyeji.
Okay. Kuku kenyeji.
And then you slide into the Kenyan DM.
Slide into the Kenyan DM. Bye.